Imagine that. That screen picture. That's amazing to see you guys after all that we've gone through. Jerry, do you mind helping the person in the front? Yeah, Jerry's gonna fix that in a second. So I need to use these things because we're doing hybrid classes now. I know. I know. Not my favorite. I know. It's really. I need to have a band-aid and something like that. And something sparkly around me, that'd be even better. Like warmers. So as you all know, we are all vaccinated, right? And so we are playing it just gently around here to see that we all have some sense of safety, and so glad that you join us live. And for the ones who are joining us in the camera, we have a little camera right there now that captures, and so we're gonna do it dually. So if you're around here, especially in this mat, you might be on camera, so just FYI. I know, you wanna be famous on our 10 subscribers of our YouTube channel, go ahead. We're actually being at the same time. There's people that are, you know all these people, Anna and Javi and Sandy, his wife, they're in Switzerland and Italy, and there's people in San Antonio that are actually Harold and Raj, and there's Anjali and Claudia from Seattle. So there's a lot of people from everywhere that are actually from South America. My niece might be watching us too, who's usually get online. So say hello to everybody there. So we are going to be streaming live just for them and for people to get access afterwards onto our YouTube channel if you want to see it after we start the class. So glad to see you guys here. Yes, sir. You have the control, right? And we have our it's not frozen. Oh, huh? Okay, well, just play on. That's why we have a. That's right. My PhD technical partner can't get a Zoom to work, but so Dr. Jerry, as you all know, is now Dr. Jerry. So just treat him with respect. He now has a man bun, whatever that's called. Yeah, yeah. I guess the PhD has to wear one of those. There are certain things that marriage can do, right? And that places I can't go. So just as usual, we're going to start as we do. I'm again so grateful to maybe take a few seconds to just sit back and understand that our practice of yoga, see if we can, what it feels like to come back to our yoga mats. What does it feel to be able to sit again in a group of people and bringing your own energy to the center and to have the ability to join in our thoughts together, our energy together, right? My energy joined with somebody else's energy becomes stronger. So my share thought to your share thought and intention becomes a little bit stronger every time. So as we just become grounded, there's so much that has happened in the last 12 months or so, or what it seems like a blur. So we have to maybe become even more conscious about the present moment and to being so grateful for so many things, and grateful for just being, having the ability to be here, to have this little yoga mat that we can sit on and to really come back to it, right? This is our home, our yoga home, where we can re-encounter our energy that we've put for so many years and decades for some of us lifetimes, and to have the ability to be able to take a breath on our own, to be able to share an intention that is more than physical, than is spiritual. And to also because the joy of one is the joy of others, of all of us, that we have that connection as human beings with each other, that we also understand that the suffering of one is also the suffering of all of us. So with compassion, with an energy of spiritual embrace to the people around the world that are still in this very difficult circumstance. There's many areas in the world where we are still suffering and incredibly suffering. There's many areas not very far from where we are right now that are still suffering. So maybe creating an intention that maybe the moments of mindfulness or the seconds of peacefulness and harmony that we might experience in ourselves, that we can really cherish those and really hold on to those so we can just project them. Not because we can change anybody else's life, but because we are able to bring within ourselves, with everything that we do and say and think about and maybe act, that is mindful. Is mindful for all these things, and we just ourselves can change our own world, our own impact into others. And so, very, very gently, as we find our seat, right? So, what does it feel like to sit on your yoga mat? Can you find your sitting bones? Can you find your legs, your knees, your feet, wherever is comfortable? It doesn't have to be a certain way. This is not a competition. That is not about achieving anything or demonstrating anything. As a matter of fact, I always encourage all of us to close our eyes and to really focus internally into when we do our practice, because it's not about the external expression of it, is the internal process, right? How do we use our physical body as a tool to process all these things that we may become aware as we go through the yoga practice, or as we have already becoming aware as we are here? All these people have a very reaction to trauma, but that is actually what it is, right? The mind captures things and projects this into the body. The body has to react to those images and ideas and experiences that we go through. So the body captures all these things and closes and tightens and does all kinds of self-protective mechanisms. So how can we allow for a few seconds for our body and all the things that we may be aware or not that are released, and we actually surrender the pressure of the body, surrender the shoulders, the facial expression, the chest, the breath out. With a mouth gently closed, we allow a simple inhalation that the body breathes in through the nostrils, and we expand and we hold for a second, and we really just observe that breath into our lungs whenever it happens. And then when the body is ready to exhale, we allow the body to breathe out. Facial expression, neck, shoulders, spine, hips, thighs, knees, ankles. And we pause for a tiny second to then next breath in, and to listen to your body at your own rhythm, not mine, nobody else's, but your own rhythm of expansion. And we hold that breath one more time to really observe the value and to cherish again that moment. And the exhalation softly releases neck and shoulders and spine and legs, pausing to really understand what are we bringing in when we breathe in? What are we inhaling? What energy are we bringing into your body? Can you let it soak in deeply into every part of our bodies? And then can we exhale the things that we might not need at this moment? What are the things that distract us? Can we surrender all those things that might be in our mind that we're carrying with? Holding to really pause and observe, to be conscious and mindful as we inhale deeply. And we let our body tell us when we're ready to let go, and we exhale. And so what it means to exhale and let go. Can we pause to observe the inhalation And really fill up your lungs. Really observe them full and engage into an expansion of every alveoli, and the body exhales slowly, releases kindly. The concept of ahimsa, non-violence, even in this gentle movement of the body, even the thinking, right? And things will come up, things that will trigger us, will distract us, even reacting against, how somebody is doing a yoga pose versus what we're doing. So can we allow ourselves to be just very gently peaceful and non-violent, even in those, to observe that the intention of yoga is really to reconnect. Yoga means to yoke, to connect, to bind into that essence of divine love that resides knowingly or unknowingly inside of us, and allow the body to slowly, one more time, to breathe out, to really ground, and let the arms slowly open to the sides of your body as you exhale, and let the arms open wide and up towards the sky. Again, never having to be stuck in a position. Observe that your body lengthens towards the sky, and you open your fingers as you point into the ceiling, jaw dropping, and one more time holding, and as you're inhaling, really expand, really open the body towards the sky. And then as your arms open and lead with your chest. Let the shoulders and all the pressure, all the weight that we carry on the shoulder area to slowly release, and let the hands and fingers come towards the sides of your body, exhaling gently. Only the right hand stays on the floor as you breathe in. Lean into that right hand as you exhale, and let the left arm come wide and tall and out towards the sky, with the palm of the hand maybe looking towards the right side of your body, opposite to mine if you're looking at me. And let the body slowly bend the right elbow a little bit, as if you're really stretching through the left side without raising the left hip, without trying to shift or twist the spine, simply to create extension. And can you hang in there for a second as your body exhales, and you ground the things that you're maybe pushing too hard, or maybe allowing the extension of the breath in to really open deeper, again, layers of tissue, corners of your body. As your body exhales, your head and jaw gently draws to look towards the ground, chest or sky, and raise as you inhale. Breathe in, finding your own rhythm, and let the body exhale slowly towards the left side of your body on the ground, and let your weight of your body to lean onto the left side as the right arm opens wide and tall towards the sky, and the left elbow softens towards the ground, and the forearm touches the ground, and you breathe in, or not. It doesn't have to be all the way, and let your right hip stay on the floor as your head looks towards the ground. Right arm strays up or over the head, bending the elbow, not forcing the shoulder, jaw drawn in. One more time, feel the root of your oblique muscles, the intercostal muscles, the engagement of your scapular area, the opening of your chest. Allow your jaw to be drawn in, and extend the entire vertebrae column, not to drop the head, but maintain it aligned with the rest of your vertebrae column. One more time, open, and really feel that your body extends out the sides of your body. As your body exhales, press with your left hand to raise and walk slowly, not because of your back strength, but because your left arm supports you, and your right arm slowly comes towards the ground, and you breathe in, and maybe your knees slowly come off the ground, and your legs extend gently in front of your body, and let your legs, if they're not already there, to be stretched, and slowly allow your hands to come in full Dandasana position, finding your hands and fingers maybe touching just next to your glutes as the elbows and shoulders open, and you allow the breast and the air to open, and you change by pressure of the fingers, the fists, the palms of hands next to your hips. You find that your torso lengthens, and you align the vertebrae column, whatever that means to you, without having to force, and your breath is constant. Every time that you're inhaling, you're expanding the body, and every time that you exhale, you ground. And let your toes active, your kneecaps perpendicular to the ground and ceiling. Let your jaw drawn in so your lower mandible is parallel towards the ground, so your neck is taken care of. Your breath is softened. Allow your body to inhale. Lips are gently closed if that's comfortable for your body. In your last long inhalation, take a breath that extends and opens the entire vertebrae column. And when the body exhales, round and slowly soften your body gently forward towards the thighs, towards the knees. And maybe the right knee slowly contracts, and you find your right knee very gently moving into the body, and let the exhalation slowly hold and hug gently towards that right leg, right knee, right shin, and your left leg extends or points the toes out, or maybe you can even activate your spine and back to be very tall, and you change your posture. And it's not only a physical posture that we're changing, is also your internal posture. Facial expressions express something deeply inside of you. Can you find the heel of your foot? Can you let your left leg maybe point a little bit taller, maybe a little bit higher off the ground, maintaining the core of your body, not with your thigh. Soften your left knee if you need to. Hold and support. Hug those muscles. Soften your elbows. Not force the body in the concept of ahimsa. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale through your abdomen one more time. The lengthening of the spine is really important through the crown of the head. Last breath in. And then kindly, as you exhale, release that left leg. Slowly bring your right leg slowly forward. As you inhale, reach and extend and stretch out your right leg as you flex your left knee in, holding gently your left knee in position. Sit tall, abdomen, shoulders. If you're rounding the spine, that creates maybe a little bit of pressure. Let your spine to be really extended as much as your body allows it. And your abdomen is really what holds the core of your position, of your posture. And let the abdomen, then those abdominal muscles to really maintain deep into the lower back, that the belly button area and all the muscles around that support that base of the lumbar spine, and let your shoulders be wide while your breastbone area slowly leads the energy, because your heart opens forward and your shoulder blades come towards the center of your back, and let your left leg slowly come gently strong into the ground, and your right leg now activates and maybe raises off the ground, and you breathe it, and let your toes point, let your toes only flex, let the heel of your foot strong. And again, you're holding your kneecap, you're contracting your quadriceps, you're really engaging your shin muscles, you're really pushing your gastrocnemius, you're allowing your entire calf muscles to be supportive. Last to breath. Again, your knee never has to be logged, your hand may use to support, your shoulders are drawn back. When your body is ready, let your final breath to release and exhale your right leg towards the ground. Very gently, your inhalation extends the left. Breathe in tall and forward towards the sky, and let your left leg slowly come towards the ground. Kindly allow your knees to bend. Find your feet settle to the ground, the palms of hands right next to your glutes, and your feet slowly about hip shoulders. Again, never forcing. You don't have to go at anybody else's rate except yours. Draw the shoulders back, open the chest as if you're just really opening your heart. And sometimes we hold so much emotion, so much energy of just emotions in our heart. So allowing the body to open through your chest, to let the shoulder blades support the neck area, to find your feet, allow your chin to maybe look up towards the sky as if it's just really extending all those things stored in our voice box, the words that we may have not been able to say, the loving, caring words that you have missed in sharing with the people around this room or others. Let your body and tongue slowly open as you're moving your tongue towards the roof of your mouth or palate, and let your eyes maybe roll over your eyebrows one more time. Find the energy of your body. It doesn't matter what it looks like. Do not judge it. Do not force it. Find your own way into your yoga pose in your last full inhalation through your nose, inhaling. And then as you exhale, release and let your body exhale kindly. Jaw, neck, shoulders, find your feet steady to the ground. Bring your hands forward and bring your legs as close as your body allows it. And your hands and arms slowly hug your legs. Your jaw draws in and your head slowly draws chin into your throat or chest as your forehead or eyebrows gently come towards your kneecaps. It doesn't mean touching. It doesn't mean forcing. It's just simply an intention. And find that your shoulder blades are widening, that your back is extending, that you can feel the gut area, the abdomen to slowly retract. So your spine lengthens and your jaw draws in. One more time, inhale. Press lightly through your heels and extend through your toes. One more time. Again, those protective muscles, protective areas of the body, your back, we hold our back, we tense it. We create, again, all those layers of closing in. Can I allow my back and shoulders to be wide and open? One more time, deep breath. Let the exhalation slowly breathe out. Shoulder blades, inhale. One more time, breath in. Deep and profound exhalation from the gut area all the way out. And finally, as you inhale, broaden your shoulders and back for the final breath in. And as your body exhales, release very gently. Your arms and hands, and maybe your feet cross one in front of the other ankle, and your body rolls over your shins if that's possible. If not, just simply come on hands and knees and let your body exhale with the palms of the hands slowly right under the shoulder area and your knees about right under your hips, and your body exhales. And simply, as a simple movement, it doesn't have to be anything fancy, doesn't have to be anything just amazing externally, but internally, let your right hand to be really grounded around the root of your fingers, and let the left arm slowly come wide and out and up towards the sky and twist. Just open as if the palm of the left hand is a reflection of your left chest, and your abdomen retracts and your shoulders are slowly moving wide away from each other, and your head may look towards the ground to support your neck, or maybe towards the front of your chest, or maybe towards your left thumb, and find what's best for your body. And your abdomen tucks in, your glute muscles press back. Let your last movement, without flexing the back of the shoulders, just simply opening the chest. Allow the exhalation to release the left hand slowly, gently towards the ground. Pass it under your chest. Reach with the back of that left hand towards the right side of your body, as if your fingernails are about to touch gently towards the ground, as far outside your yoga mat as your body needs to. And let your slow motion, bending the right elbow, soften the right shoulder, and extending deeply as if your fingernails are slowly reaching far. And if your belly is pushing down, retract it. Press into your glutes. Flatten your back, jaw draws in, extend, breathe out through that left hand. One more time, fingernails almost touching the ground. When your jaw draws in, allow your body to exhale. Exhale, come back, inhale through that left hand, back in. Feel the movement of that left side, and be grateful for a second in the exhalation. As you breathe out, monitor and take inventory of what happened into your body so far. Can you feel your left hand now settled and ready? Take the breath in, and as your body softens the right hand, inhale it wide, hold into your belly, pressing your glutes back, open the chest rather than squeezing or contracting your scapular area. Find that your pectoral muscles extend, that your abdomen tightens, that you feel the opening of your heart center. One more time, opening the chest, jaw, very important that you're not crunching the neck. Let your last one breath in, inhaling deeply, opening. And then your right hand slowly comes around very gently. It doesn't have to be anything more than what your body needs to. Cross it under your chest and reach out all the way towards the left side, as if your fingernails about to touch the ground as far out to the left as possible. And your jaw draws in, and your shoulders slowly rotate, and your tummy tucks, and your toenails and knees and hand on the left is supported, and breathe in, and your elbow is never pushed out, is drawn in, so you can feel the muscles around the shoulder supporting, and your abdomen tucks in so your back is flattened, especially in the lumbar spine. One more time, can you think and feel your body and move with it as your body exhales? Come back and inhale slowly that right hand back into center. Be grateful to feel, just with a sense of awe and gratefulness to your body. Stay one more time, breathing in. Allow your body to slowly exhale into cow pose. That means your glutes are pressed back and up, your lower back dips, and your chest drives in between your shoulders forward and up, and your chin lengthens forward, and extend your eyes over your eyebrows and slowly support your tummy, your hips, your shoulders. One more time, breathe in, raise your chin. It's not up, it's not crunching the neck, it's extending the throat. One more time, breathe into this position. And let your belly exhale. Last long deep breath. Extend and open your body fully from tailbone to chin. Exhale in the opposite direction. Roll slowly towards the ground in cat pose. Deep breath. Allow your spine to round in the opposite direction as your jaw draws in, and look slowly towards your thighs, towards your belly button area, towards your chest. And really round your neck, really round the space between your scapular area, really round the center of your back, really round the lumbar spine. Can you retract your belly and feel that your hips are tucked, as if you're just tucking your tailbone area in between your thighs, and you feel your back really stretching. One more time, observe that your breath allows a gentle and rhythmic breathing in and a soft and deep exhalation out, taking your time to breathe. Last one breath in. When the body exhales, release slowly from this position and allow your right hand to stay on the ground and your right leg to slowly shift back, as if you're just about touching gently the wall behind you. or maybe farther than that, if you can make a hole in that wall. Let your right foot maybe move forward in the top of your mat, and let your right hand steady and your right leg to slowly reach towards the back of your mat, and your left hand to start walking gently away from your body. And maybe your body's able to slowly raise the right leg a little bit higher and your left arm a little bit taller, parallel towards the ground. And you can feel your toes and your ball of the toes or tip of the toes, or maybe the entire right foot stretched back. And your left arm reaches far in front of your body. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale. Can you feel your body moving? Last long inhalation. Breath in. Bend your right knee in towards the left hand, and your left hand towards the right knee under your chest, under your belly, and hold it. Raise it and touch it into your chest, into your chin, into your forehead. Breath in. Contract, flex. One more time. Again, it's not mandatory. You're not doing anything wrong if you don't reach anywhere except exactly where your body needs to reach. One last time. Breath into this position. And then exhale, extend your right leg all the way back. Your left arm inhales forward, gently away from your body. Hold it parallel towards the ground. One more time. Squeeze the right glute. Activate the toes and foot. One last breath in. Flex. Bend your right knee. Reach with your left hand into the right knee, and both reach as close to your forehead, holding one breath in. As you exhale, press out. Reach out, away through the leg and arm. And then contract, inhale, inhale, breathe, breathe, breathe in, round your back, exhale, stretch all the way out. Last time, bring your hand into your knee, breathing slowly, finding your back, moving the hip, release, release to the ground, soften your left hand, breath in, allow your body to move your hips towards the heels, so you reset gently the position of your back and hips and shoulders, and move your hands as if the back of the hands are touching the floor and the palms of the hands facing up towards the ceiling, allowing them to stretch in front of your body, and your elbows are never locked. Soften them. Forehead comes as close to the ground as possible. Toenails stretch flat into the floor. Flatten your body. Move your thumbs as they are really opening the entire shoulder area, and they're really activating the muscles around your rhomboid muscles around the scapular. Feel that your body and rotator cuffs are supportive of the position of your arms. When your body is ready, exhale, thumbs wide, open fingers, separate your hand as wide as open. As your body exhales, press your glutes and hips, and then slowly come back. Hands rotate back, hips start raising. In as many breaths it takes you, slowly come back into center. Inhale, allowing your right knee to stay on the ground, your left leg to shift softly back away from the body towards the back of the yoga mat. Your right hand intentionally, again, is mindfully to observe what muscles are able to move the hand on the right forward, and how are you balancing your left hand on your right knee. And your back is perfectly aligned as your left leg opens and your right arm opens in front of your body, and you breathe in with your thumb on the right hand slowly moving up towards the sky, and your pinky moving directly towards the ground. So you're maybe finding a perfect position for your rotator cuff. So you're supporting that shoulder. Jaw draws in, extend, squeeze the glutes, open the belly. Every time that you breathe in, expand, stretch. Every time that you exhale, really contract your belly, ground through your hand and knee. One last time, breath in. Bend that left knee and reach with your right hand towards that left knee, and your left leg is slowly coming under your body as if your forehead is coming towards your kneecap. Knee, toes are pointed off the ground. One more time, breath in. Find your balance, exhale, exhale, and then inhale, open. Stretch back the left leg, open the right arm forward as you already know, hold it. Exhale, exhale, out. One more time. Can you feel your body inhaling? And flex, flex as you exhale, left knee, right hand. Hold it one more time, breath in. And then exhale, stretch and open all the way out. Inhale, retract in, knee towards the chest. And as you exhale, you open. Exhale, open, long stretch out. One last time. Flex in, feel the movement, feel your knee, feel your spine. Exhale all the way out, open, open, open. And then retract, inhaling, and let go. Hand to the ground, knee to the floor, exhale. Very nice. What does it feel like for your body? Soften your hips towards the heels, palms, hands rotate up towards the sky, thumbs open wide, jaw draws in, exhale into, again, extended balasana position. Find that your arms are wide enough so you're not shortened to your shoulders. One more time, breathe. Exhale, exhale. Toenails about pressing your glutes farthest away from the shoulders. Let your last long inhalation, deep breath. Exhale all the way through and then gently come back into hands and knees. Breath in. Allow your body to exhale at your own pacing. Flex your toes, raise your knees off the ground. Allow your heels to come closer to the floor, and your spine slowly moves in between your arms gently towards the ground. It doesn't mean that your knees are locked. Soften your knees, flex your knees. Your heels they don't have to be completely fully touching the ground. Be kind with your body. Jaw drawn in. Allow your abdomen to really flatten towards your lower back, that your shoulder blades shift towards each other, and your middle finger is parallel towards the opposite hand, and your index and thumb are really squeezing towards the yoga mat, while the root of your fingers are pressing towards the floor rather than the heel of the hand. One more time, exhale, make your tailbone area, shift the weight of your body towards your legs, raise your heels, and then bend your knees slowly towards the ground. Exhale, exhale, take a deep breath into cat pose. Inhale, inhale, and then cow pose, dipping your lower back, raising your chest and chin, inhaling, holding, extending, reaching up towards the sky, over your eyebrows, and then come back to the center. Exhale slowly to neutral position. Bring your hands into your knees, kneeling into this position. Observe your arms coming wide outside and raising towards the sky. Your thumbs interlace above the head area. Open the palms of hands forward, fingers separate from each other. Activate every finger. Feel your pinky, your ring, your middle, your index, your thumbs connecting. Your jaw draws away from your throat. If your neck allows it, look towards the sky, look towards the wall behind. Squeeze your glutes. Open your body. Find that we have contracted the abdomen. Now you are opening the front of your hip flexors, abdomen cavity. One more time, raise your chest. Exhale and slowly come forward towards the ground. Feel that your hands slowly settle in front of your body towards the space underneath your shoulders. Index finger holds deeply to the ground. Thumb, pinky, raise your knees. Slowly press back your heels towards the ground into down dog. Exhale slowly into this position. Find sturdy, strong connection through your legs. Walk your feet if you need to. Walk your dog, as they say. Allow your body, I don't know who's they, but those people. Find your left foot, raise your right leg behind you and stretch it up while bending your right knee. Point your toes towards the left side of your body. So your knee, if I were to hold your inner thigh and I hold your knee, is highest off the ground. And you point the toes to the person on your left. One more time, breathe in. When your body exhales, squeeze that glute. Abdomen supports. Last one time, breath in, and let your exhalation soften the right leg gently around, down to the ground. Raise your heels, bend your knees. Exhale into extended balasana, hips towards your heels. Stretch your body all the way forward. Breathe out. One full inhalation, breath in. Flatten your belly and spine supported. Come slowly into hands and knee. One more time, slow, gentle movement. Exhale, hands slowly under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Walk your hands into your thighs and knees. Raise your arms wide as you inhale. Stretch your toenails to the floor. So especially your pinky toenail is paid attention. Thumbs interlace, fingers extend up. Raise your chin and head back behind the shoulders. Abdomen flattens. Squeeze your glutes one more time. Feel that your body opens and extends. When your body exhales all the way out, come up, inhale towards the sky. Bring your hands gently towards the front of your body. Place fingers and hands into the floor. Jaw drawn in, toes flex, knees raise. Pressing back into down dog. Walk your dog until you feel comfortable and stable through both hands and right foot. Left leg slowly lifts behind, stretches back, and then allow it to bend that left knee as if it's pointing to the person on your right, and your toes are light on the right foot. It's not on the tip of the toes of the right foot. Allow your knee never to be locked. Contract your thigh, squeeze that glute on the left side. One more time, breath in. Exhale all the way through when your body's ready. Inhale, inhale. Exhale all the way through. Stretch as you breathe in the left leg, and then slowly towards the ground. Breathe out. Raise your heels as you inhale. Exhale your knees to the ground. Gently extended child's pose. Breathe out. Soften your spine back. Palms and hands stretch forward. Fingers open. Breath in. Exhale kindly. One full breath. Observe your heart rate.
think of what parts of your body has been used and utilized in this position. When your body's ready, exhale, slow, gentle movement. Come back into hands and knees as you breathe in at your own pace. You don't have to catch up with anybody. You don't have to follow anything except your heart rate, breathing rhythm. Less is more in yoga. Step forward through your right leg in front of your body, inside that right foot. Jaw drawn in, crown of it extends, fingers, palms of the hands, deep breath. Exhale all the way through. This is different from YouTube because I can watch you now to see if you're really doing it. No bathroom breaks. Find your spine to be long. Flex your left toes, raise your left knee, press back your left heel, flex your right knee slowly forward, and your toes are always in front of that knee, never raising the heel of that right foot. Make it settle. Stretch the toes of the right foot so you're really flattening the sole of your foot, and you're pressing equally from the ball of your big toe to the pinky toe. Hands are only lightly pressing to the ground, so you're not pushing through your wrists and elbows. And when your body's ready, the same as we did before, right hand stays steady, your left arm moves towards the left leg, left hip, wide and around and up towards the sky. Open the chest. It's not the back of the shoulders. Squeeze, breath in, abdomen supports. Palm hand is an extension of your chest. Beautiful. So open with your anterior deltoid muscle, right? Not the back of the shoulder. One more time. If I were to place my hand right in front of that shoulder, you feel it opening your chest. One last breath in. And then exhale, release the left arm towards the ground. Slowly touch the floor, breath in, drop the left knee, exhale, kindly stretch or comfortably place the left foot or the back foot on the ground. Bring your hands towards your thigh, towards your knee, towards your shin, and then settle kindly into this position. Observe that your abdomen raises off the thigh, your chest is brought, shoulder blades move back. Bring your chin towards the sky. Look slowly towards the front or up towards the ceiling or towards the wall behind you. One more time, breathe. Exhale all the way through. Hands support the position. Last 2 breaths. Move and trust the joints of the hips, strength of your muscles. Last long exhalation. Breathe all the way out and then kindly come back slowly. Slowly press through that right leg. And bring your hands and arms towards the ground, fingers to the floor, bring your right foot back, deep breath in, exhale all the way through, find your body settled, breath in, exhale all the way through, and then kindly, I think we went to the left leg now, right? Okay, very good. Let's is here. Oh my God, my life is complete. Find your left foot slowly coming forward, inside that left thumb, jaw drawn in, toes tuck in, raise your right knee, press back into the heel of the right foot, your left knee flexes, allow your thighs and glutes to really engage, squeeze, open the hip flexors of the right leg by contracting your glute muscles of the right hip. Find your hands not holding the position. Observe your body, and when your body, and if your body is ready, allow the heel, not the toes, to really give you that groundingness, and then observe your right arm coming towards the right leg, towards the right foot, towards the sky, all the way into perpendicular position, and drop your hips, not on your knees. Flex your toes, feel that your body's active through the leg muscles of the inner thigh, that your knee is not rotated out. Beautiful. Open your chest. And what does it feel like for the oblique sides, for the sides of your torso? Let your chest open broadly. When your body exhales, last long inhalation, squeeze glutes, inhale, and let your right arm slowly come gently towards the ground. Beautiful. Holding breath in, allow your right knee to slowly settle to the floor. I think that's how we did it. Stretching the toes on the back foot, and then bring your hands through your shin, knee, and thigh. Shoulder blades slowly shift towards each other. If this is as far as you're gonna go, excellent, stay right here. If your body wants to open your chest a little bit higher, chin, throat, neck, look up towards the sky, squeeze the glutes, breathe in, allow your body to shift towards that front leg. One more time, breathe into this pose. Exhale slowly. And so what does it feel like to, again, finally moving through your hips, finally moving through your legs, finally changing and shifting back into a new world that we're experiencing together. What is your contribution in this breath right now? What is the thought that comes to mind? What is it that comes into your heart? Can I allow myself to softly shift and really change my posture and perspective about this one experience as the body exhales? Surrender any pressure. Press through the left leg as you inhale to undo.
And then exhale, hands to the ground. Find your left leg, not swinging it, slowly carrying it behind. Allow your body to exhale, palms and hands towards the top of your yoga mat. Arms at least shoulder distance. Flex your toes and raise your knees. Find that your hands are under your shoulders into the Chaturanga Dandasana position. Find the crease of the elbows looking towards each other, the middle finger parallel. Do not push the weight into the wrists. Slowly, shoulder blades active, abdomen supports, squeeze the glutes, jaw drawn in, crown of head extends away from the heels. Find your back long. Engage your glute muscles. One more time, breathe in. When your body's ready, maybe bend the elbows a little bit, or maybe the elbows or the chest come about elbow height, and you breathe in and you exhale. Now I can watch you. Inhale slowly, exhale all the way through. When your body's ready, allow your body to exhale, press up, inhale. Allow your hips to raise towards the sky as your forehead comes towards slow, or the crown of the head towards the floor, and your feet walk into a very comfortable down dog position. Find your neck, shoulder blades, spine, hips, glute muscles when your body's ready. Let your last long inhalation to exhale, to breathe slowly through your spine in your final long deep breath in. Allow your body to exhale deeply and breathe in through your knees as they flex towards the ground. Settle them gently, slowly as you exhale. Inhale into, again, extended down or extended balasana or child's pose. Find your head and forehead coming towards the ground. Bring your arms around, bring them right next to your ankles. Allow your fingers to press back slowly. Let the palms and hands slowly shift off the ground towards the sky while your hands are going to start facing each other, and your fingers point your thumb towards the ground and pinky towards the sky. So the palms and hands are parallel, your head is extended forward, your knees are never forced. Breathe in tummy muscles. Contract your muscles in the back of the arms, your triceps. Lengthen your elbows as much as your body allows it. Deep breath. And what are you really thinking about right now? What are you connecting to? Can you feel your body inhaling and your body exhaling? Take as many breaks as your body needs to. Let your last long deep breath. And when your body's ready to exhale, let your hands and fingers slowly come towards the ground. Bring your arms to come slowly forward in front of your body. One more time, coming into plank position, or your push-up breath. Slowly come in to extend and lengthen. Find the heels press back, engage your glutes, engage your thighs. Jaw draws in, crown extends away from the heels. One more time, breath in. Bend the elbows a little bit or all the way elbow height. Do not go any lower than elbow height. Open your chest, open your shoulders, rather than just using the joints of your shoulder or elbows. Exhale, last time, press up, inhale. Exhale, down dog all the way through. Inhale, holding. Index thumb, pinky wide. One last time, breath in. When your body is ready, exhale and step forward through your right leg. So your right foot comes inside your right hand and your left heel presses to the ground, and your right leg extends as much or as little as possible. Find the inhalation and find the exhalation through the abdomen. One more time. Allow your body, toes are long, align your kneecap, soften the torso when your body's ready. Same as we did before, right hand in the ground, tip of the fingers, fist, full palm, and let your left heel settle, heel on the ground, and your left arm comes towards the hip, towards the thigh, towards the waist, towards the sky, and we rotate looking out. Again, not the back of the shoulder. Slowly stretch your toes. Jaw is drawn in. Look towards your foot on the ground on the right side. Look towards the chest or look towards your left thumb. What is, or any space in between those three to find your body aligned. Inhale. Let your right knee as stretched as it allows, comfortably. Beautiful. Two more times. Inhale. Beautiful. Do not struggle. Do not stop breathing. If your body stops breathing or it's labor breathing, that's too far for your body. Excellent. Very nice. Last time. Inhale. Release your arms slowly towards the ground. Exhale it slowly. Touch the floor. Bring the back heel off the ground. Step slowly forward through your left leg towards the front of your yoga mat. Find your body slowly fold it gently forward. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way through fingers onto your thighs, onto your shins, onto the ankles, onto the toes, onto the ground. Your jaw draws in, crown of head extends towards the floor. Look towards your navel, towards your thighs, towards the space between your legs. Heels
are separated at least 2 or 3 fingers away from each other, while the inside of the big toes are closest towards each other. Find your body exhaling. Last long inhalation. Feel that your kneecaps are aligned, that your body slowly moves and flexes all the way out. And then your left foot is going to stay in forward while your right leg slowly steps huge back, finding the heel into the ground inside, and the toes of the right foot rotate wide to the right edge of your yoga mat while your body exhales, and you feel your body slowly opening, stretching. Your left knee doesn't have to be overextended, soften it. Hold the muscles, not the joint. So the joint is not driving movement. The muscles are the ones that really are going to move internally. And the fascia, all those connective tissue supports the movement. Your forehead slowly comes closer towards the shin while your right toes are light and the right heel is pressed deeper to the ground. One more time, as many breaks as you need to. Less is always more in our yoga practice. Exhale all the way through, your left hand deeper to the ground, tips, fist, full hand, while your right hand comes towards the waist, towards the thigh, towards the hips, towards the sky, and you open your spine and you draw your shoulder blades towards each other and you feel the left heel into the ground while your left toes are active. Breathe in, engage your torso. Is your head dropped? Inhale slowly, one breath in, and let your abdomen, can you really function from your diaphragm extending as you inhale the base of your lungs and then contracting from the base of your lungs, never forcing. One more time, palm of hand, extension of your chest, and then release the right hand slowly towards the floor. Let the palms of hands slowly come towards the ground. Bring slowly the right heel off the ground as you rotate the right foot, and bring your left leg back. Bring your knees to the ground. Slowly press slowly your hips towards your heels. This time, allow your body to slowly walk your hands towards your knees, ankles, maybe heels, maybe arch of your feet as the elbows and shoulders separate from each other and drop towards the ground. And your forehead comes closest to the floor. Doesn't mean touching, doesn't mean going all the way. Just find what's possible and available for your body. Breath, exhale. Beautiful. Find your rhythm. Find the exhalation slowly. Last 2 breaths. Can you really feel the rhythm as your body exhales? One final deep, full extension. And as your body grounds through the exhalation, slowly soften your hands. Bring your hands one more time gently forward towards the top of your yoga mat, allowing your fingers to walk gently in as many breaths it takes you. As your timing. Flex your toes, slowly walk your knees off the ground, and slowly step forward as if your feet are walking towards the tip of your hands or towards the top of your yoga mat, and let your body rest kindly into this position. Big toes closest than heels. Heels separated 2 or 3 fingers away from each other. Jaw drawn in. Do not look towards the ground. Look towards your inner thighs, towards your belly button area. Let your body surrender into this pose. It doesn't matter how far. It doesn't mean that your knees have to be locked. You don't have to have a flattened back. You don't have to touch the forehead towards your shins. None of those things, none of those rules really apply. Find your body at your own extent and let your hands slowly settle, gently loosen up all the weight, and then open your arms wide, left and right side of your shoulders. If you're just reaching for the person to your right and left, and your jaw draws in, crown that extends, open your arms again wide, parallel towards the ground. Beautiful. Palms of hands slowly face towards the wall behind you. Deep breath. Open your chest. Excellent. Jaw draws in. Extend your back. Shift the weight of your body towards your heels. Let your last long inhalation. Abdomen exhale slowly into your lower back. And when your body is ready, soften your knees as you exhale. Breathe out. And then come round in your hands, round in the palms forward. Thumbs look up and raise all the way to standing pose. Palms, hands raise above the shoulders. Palms into full Hastasana position. Inhale, squeeze your glutes. Open your spine, deep breath in. Allow the right hand to come towards the left elbow, left hand to come towards the right elbow. So initiating the movement with your right arm, heels of your feet strong. Again, big toes, separate heels, uh, squeezed thighs, glute muscles, abdomen flattens, raise your rib cage, look towards the sky, maybe look towards the forearms, maybe look towards the wall behind you. Breathe. Exhale all the way through. One more time. Find your body.
maintaining the glutes. The glutes are, again, those counteractive muscles, those antagonistic muscles to your hip flexors. When your body's ready, exhale all the way through. Come up, inhale through your elbows, forward bend. Exhale all the way with your hands on the elbows. Simply forward bend, knees are bent, rounding slowly, gently reaching with your forearms and elbows towards the ground. Maintain the back of your neck long. Inhale and let your glute muscles slowly press away. Again, are you looking towards your toes, shins, thighs, belly button area, chest area? Let your last full breath. If I were to place lightly my hand on your shoulder blades, what does it feel like for your body to exhale? Beautiful. When your body's ready, let your last exhalation to empty through and then carry by bending your knees. Slowly carry your arms wide outside your shoulders, open arms to the sides of your shoulder blades. Exhale kindly, knees are bent. And then rotate your thumbs as you raise your torso because of the legs, because of your glutes, not because of your back. And raise, keep raising your arms all the way above the head. Hold it into full hastasana. Spread the toes, squeeze the glutes, raise the energy of your body. One more time. Deep breath in. Left hand towards the right elbow. Right hand towards the left elbow. Settle and exhale through your heels. Open the underarms. Be aware of your shoulder area. Raise your chest. Maybe that's as far as we go. Maybe your chin looks up towards the forearms. Maybe the head slowly looks behind the forearm area, and finding your glute muscles as if you're just contradicting. And feel that my hand, and I might touch you not because you're doing something wrong, but the support to feel that extension. Find the belly. Last two breaths. Inhale. Find that your body, as if you're resting on my hand, on the shoulder blades, and you're raising your rib cage. Beautiful. Let your exhalation slowly squeeze your tummy. Last breath in. Shoulder blades really shift towards each other. As your body exhales all the way through, come up slowly towards the sky, and then bend all the way forward. Maintain your hands in your forearms and elbows if that's possible for your body, and let your knees never be locked. Slowly exhale. Bring your awareness to your breathing. Rest the jaw. Are you allowing to surrender your shoulders, your neck, your head, the weight of your torso, the weight of your body towards your heels? Let your last long inhalation find that your belly really retracts inwardly towards the lower back, and you bend your knees. Inhale. Exhale slowly, arms open to the sides of the shoulders, palms, hands facing the wall behind you. Really engage the upper back shoulder blade area. And as you inhale, raise your thumbs and raise your torso because of the strength of your legs and glutes, and into full hastasana. As if you're just really looking up towards the sky through the fingers to the crown of the head. One more time, breathe in. Allow your bite and your softened jaw. Last long inhalation, deep breath. And then open your arms outside your body, outside your shoulders. Exhale all the way through. Very nice. Breath in. And then standing for a second in this position. Feel that your body is just standing comfortably, that you're shifting the weight of your body from left to right foot until it finds an equal balance. That my hips, now that I've moved in a lot of body work, now my hips and my shoulders and my spine are gently aligned, that my kneecaps and ankles are feeling balanced, that my inner thighs are supported, that my glute muscles are supportive. Shoulder blades. How are we doing? Are we doing okay? Is it too soft? We need to crank it up a little. It's okay. Okay. All right. No cracking. Okay. That's right. Adjustment. That's right. It's been a year, right? It's been a year. Mhm. All right. I'll be kind to you today. So let your left foot on the ground. Mhm. Now, I know you've been practicing your balance all year long. So let your left foot onto the ground. Let your right leg slowly open to the right side of your body. So allow the big toe of the right foot steady, and your glute muscles tend to do funky things here, right? Misalign the hips and trying to put a lot of weight into the crease of the trochanter rather than the entire glute area and thigh or upper thigh area. So find that those glute muscles on the left in particular are holding and supporting and raising that left, and your abdomen really becomes active and your body exhales through your arms and shoulders, and gracefully we're going to raise the arms above the head and your fingers interlace. sky and the abdomen is in the joint. And one more time, breathe. Can you shift that you strengthen through the heel? Make your toes on the left foot be aligned with your kneecap and make sure that you're not locking, you're not overextending a joint, right? You're using muscles to support and hold the joint in position. And the extension, that fascia that is covering those muscles are connecting to your bone, to the joint, and there's other supportive and connective tissue that maintains the joint together. So the muscles are really the ones that are able to maintain and support the strength. The fascia are just to connect and to support the muscle connection. So let your body again not lead into the joints. And maybe your right foot slowly comes off the ground as your body raises slowly. You stand on your left foot. And so what does it feel like to activate that right foot? Can you find your body steady? So what does it feel like to find your core? Beautiful. Are you having your eyes in a place that is soothing, that your eyes can actually look through that one single spot that's steady and not shaky? Now you're slowly softening your facial expression. Your breath is active. One more time. Let your last breath in and let your right foot come slowly closer towards the left, releasing your arms. Allow your fingers to slowly place palm of the over palm behind the lower back or glute area with fingers overlapping and palms of the hands away from the lower back area. And hopefully you're not messing up with your microphone charge behind you, and let the elbows stay wide and your shoulders to slowly move back and your glute muscles press forward, press backwards, and your spine stretches gently forward, stretches gently towards the ground, and you feel the elbows not dropping, but the elbows slowly lifting behind you. And let your spine lengthen and feel that your body again stretches those hips, stretches the muscles that connects your hamstrings or the back of your legs, your abdomen supports. One more time, surrender. Slowly jaw drawn in. Point of your head towards the ground. Look towards your belly button area, thighs, knees, shins, ankles. Beautiful. Not your neck, not your shoulders. Let your last long exhalation to really open the body. And then slowly with your knees bend, inhale, bend your knees. Press your feet deeper into the floor and then raise your body gently towards the sky. Very kindly holding, beautiful. Palms of hands into this position, the same position, next to your tailbone area, lumbar spine, elbows drawn back. Allow your entire clavicles to extend and widen, your breast area to sort of lift towards the sky, your head stay into your chin if you have neck problems, or maybe your neck allows your head to raise towards the sky and look over your eyebrows. And let your body slowly open. Again, it's about not pinching your spine, but lengthen the front of your body. If I were to hold you with your one hand into your hip and the other hand into the chest area, can I slowly feel that shift? Shoulder blades, beautiful. Are your fingers active? Are your arms and shoulders broad? Let your last two breaths. Exhale slowly. Let go a little bit and not put so much pressure and activate. Beautiful. Last one time. Inhale, inhale. Excellent. As your body exhales, feel the body strong through your glutes and then raise up, breathing in, releasing hands and shoulders. Exhale your arms to the sides of your hip area. Very nice. Stand for a few seconds to really feel your Tadasana position, your mountain pose, your full into the ground, broad base of support into the ground. You're grounding the entire body, every moment that we breathe out, I go deeper into the floor and I feel the support. And I take inventory for a second. How does that feel, or how does that feel for this part of my body? And what part of my body is talking to me? Can I allow my heart to always lead into this position and my core, my solar plexus to really hold, again, the grounding of my body, the midsection, the abdominal girdle, the natural position of the hips with the tailbone area pointing towards the ground while your hip flexors open and your thighs and glutes hold the midsection of that center of the body. When your body exhales through your heels, light through your toes, allow the weight of your body to come slowly towards the right foot as your arms come wide and extend broadly towards the sky, and your thumbs slowly, or your fingers interlace above the head. I think that's how we did it. And your index into steeple pose. And the heel of the hands softly touching. Doesn't mean that the elbows have to be extended. You can soften your elbows. You can soften the shoulders according to the health of your joints, and let your left foot bend the left knee and place the big toe wide to the side of your body. And again, observe if you are leaning into the hip or if we're overarching into the hip. Can you find the inner thigh of that right leg? Is the inner thigh of that leg holding the position? Can you find balance? And that means not your toes grasping to the ground or your yoga mat, but the toes really extending and broadening. Beautiful. Once you have felt what it feels to hold from your core this position, maybe you can add a little bit of balance into this position by letting the left leg come off the ground and observe that your body supports through your tummy. Find those core muscles still holding. And are you breathing? Are you still breathing? Are you holding your breath? Are you laboring through your breath? Can you smooth it out? Can you find a rhythmic, soft, and gentle? Eyes are concentrated if you haven't been opened into that very soft spot in front of you. Let your last two breaths. Beautiful. Inhale gently. When your body exhales, release. I've been too easy on this side. Let your left foot and arms to slowly soften. Stay gently with your hands into your waist. Bring your thumbs this time into your waist area while your thumbs come towards the crest of your iliac bone, of your ilium, and let your thumb just kind of dig into the little crevice between your ilium or the edge of your hip and the lower back. And feel your fingers open broadly to hold your waist, and the elbows are shifting back, and your shoulders draw away from the chest, and your glute muscles support your abdomen. Then raise kindly the chin, allow your eyes to look towards the sky or maybe all the way behind. Again, it's not about crunching the spine, it's about opening the front of your body. If I were to hold you from both elbows and I gently move them towards each other. So what does it feel like for your hips? How does it feel like for your leg and your feet? Can you feel the balance? Beautiful. Breathe in that your inner thighs are really holding the hip area. Excellent. And from your body, inhale, open your heart, feel the heart center. Let your last one deep breath. Are you really surrendering all pressure, all tension coming slowly towards the sky as you breathe in? And let your body fold very gently forward. Allow your hands to slide through your thighs, through your knees, through your shin, through your ankles, through your toes, slowly towards the floor. And let your palms of the hands slowly come in a comfortable place. You're not pushing, you're not forcing. Your jaw draws in. You have range of movement. Your jaw, very important, draws in. Can you observe your body? What are the parts of your body that create or give you any form of resistance? And are you able to breathe through them? What is your expectation versus your intention in this position? An expectation is a list that we want to accomplish. These are set goals, 1, 2, 3, very Western mentality. I need to achieve this. An openness to the position, an intention to the position has very much the opposite intentions. It is a discovery. It's about being able to be present and mindful to what is available to my body and this and my mind right now. It has nothing to do with what I expect the body to do, but has to be about understanding and lovingly accept the movement of my body. When my body is ready, let the last long exhalation to breathe out through your gut and shoulders, neck area. Bend your knees and allow your right knee to come to the floor, your left knee to come to the ground. Observe your body slowly into this position. Cross your feet over your ankles, and we're going to roll over the feet until your body sits gently on the ground. And we're going to allow the exhalation to empty through this position. And we're going to lean into the tailbone. So my tailbone area is going to be the one that is going to balance the position. I'm going to retract softly my feet into my body. I'm going to hold my hands as much. I'm going to use my hands as much as I need to on my legs. So I'm not pushing through my shoulders. I'm not tensing through my neck. I'm really just anchoring. And the elbows always have to break that line of force, right? Otherwise, the force is going to be concentrated into the shoulder, into the trap muscles. I want to break that through by bending the elbows, and my tummy supports a position. And I sit. And this is as far as I'm going to go. Perfect. Stay right here. And I sit perfectly to engage. And every moment that I contract and I maintain the isotonic nature of that contraction, I can feel my muscles becoming stronger. I can really focus my mind into observing what it feels like to stay focused, to stay strong, to surrender all the other things that I can't control, and to maintain my focus into my body. And as in anything in life, there's things that will change, there are things that will shift, there are things that are going to take us and distract us from where we needing to be. How can I train myself? Right now, we are practicing, we are training our body and mind to be exactly connected because those difficult times will come unfailingly. So, can we maintain to learn what it feels like integrally, wholly into our body to support this position when my body is ready? Maybe for some of us, the hands come behind the glutes, behind the hamstrings, behind the knees, next to my knees or shins, and my torso leans a little bit further back, and that's as far as the angle that I need to reach. Or maybe it's a 90-degree angle between my thighs and my chest. Or maybe my feet are able and comfortably lifting off the ground a little bit, and I'm not using all my arm strength. I'm just simply engaging and focusing again that the strength comes from the core, from the abdomen. My, again, amazing 12 pack to be is slowly being developed. And my left and right leg are maybe opening or challenging to extend in front of the body. And the palms of the hands slowly come right next to my thighs and knees. And the jaw draws in, and my hands maybe come outside the thighs, or maybe outside the shins, or maybe above the shoulders. And I can feel my body supportive and breathe in. Again, your is not a competition, is not showing off. No, it's going to be as strong as Vicky for sure. So find your body exhaling, just breathing in. Let your body exhale. Just find your own intention. Again, intention versus expectation for your body. Let your last long, deep breath and let the body exhale and bring your hands into your thighs, bend the knees, cross your feet over your ankles if that's possible. Open your inner thighs as wide as your body allows it and reach slowly forward with your hands into the thighs, into the knees, never pressing the joints. Open your body. Maybe your elbows are able to bend and your hands are slowly opened wider and your chest comes closer to the floor. Or maybe the forehead comes even closer to the ground. You extend without rolling your hips off the ground. And it doesn't matter how far. Deep breath. Find your inner thighs. Find the movement of your lower back and torso. One more time. Are you observing the breath? Not pushing, not forcing, observation. What is the intention? Can you bow with your physical body? Meaning, are we surrendering? Again, it's a very loaded word, but can we allow a sense of surrendering into this position? Last full breath out. Can you feel the body? And then inhale, round with your hands are pressing to the floor very, very gently. Look at what foot is in front of you, which foot is in front of the other shin, in that nice and easy sukhasana or cross leg position. And let the opposite leg come gently in front and bring the opposite heel in closer to the body. So what naturally came to you first is probably the easiest position. This might feel a little bit more challenging. What a wonderful time to really observe what do we do or how do we act rather than react to challenge, right? What does yoga really teaches us about that? How can we remind ourselves? It's not something new we're learning, is simply a reminder of how the body is able to slowly start shifting forward with your hands placed exactly where they need to be placed to give you support. So my hips remain open and I'm able to take the next step forward with my life exactly as it is intended to be. Safely, securely, peacefully, with my head and shoulders wide, elbows, hands. Intention versus expectation. And sometimes we are our most important critics. Can I learn to be self compassionate? Can I really practice right now? What does it feel to be forgiving, and kind to self? What does it feel like to have a sense of a loving relationship to self? And it takes immense courage to take on the path of love. But is the most amazing and rewarding experience. Actually, is the only other way. One is the choice of fear, and the other choice is the choice of love. And can I change that internally? Observing last that our exhalation really surrenders without judging the body. And then press with your hands when you're ready to inhale and raise softly your body kindly through the spine, through your back, through your shoulders, and your body comes slowly upright. And the right hand comes behind the right hip. It doesn't matter which leg's in front. You can change, you can switch it, you can adapt, you can extend the legs if needed. Take the left hand over towards the right thigh or knee and look out towards the right side of your body. And my head slowly rolls to look towards the right side, towards the right shoulder, with your jaw drawn in, with the crown of it extended. And I'm sitting, not lifting my hips, but I'm sitting on the ground, pressing intentionally my sitting bones into the floor so my spine becomes very tall. And again, I am wringing my torso. I'm moving and squeezing through my spine, which is the most important conduit of all our subtle energy. And then as my body is squeezing through that, I'm really massaging not only all the things that we feel, of course, the external parts, our skin, the layers behind our dermis, our adipose, and layers of connective and muscular tissue, but also even deeper than that, our more subtle portions of our body, your endocrine system, your lymphatic system, your circulatory system, your nervous system. And so, what does it feel to find health that way? Not health from the outside in, but health from the inside. Are we shifting our attention one more time, observing that the body just broadens and extends and raises the crown when your body exhales? Observe your belly and you observe your torso and the opening of your torso. And then, as you inhale, you're going to let go kindly and gently and softly with your breath, as many breaths as it takes you to return back to center. And maybe is the opposite leg one more time. If your legs are crossed, it doesn't matter. Or maybe your legs need to now be extended and open. That's perfectly okay too. What is most comfortable to take the body to stay on the center position while your left hand now shifts towards the left side of your body and your right hand then comes over towards your shin, ankle, foot, knee, thigh, hip, and your shoulders are broad and your chest broadens and your head looks out and your spine extends and your tailbone slowly settles and grounds to the floor and you breathe in. And then we stay and let go. So stay in the position, stay present, but let all the other expectations of forcefulness or reaching anything aside and just let your body just guide you through the moment where you're really sitting on the ground. Your hips are really pressing to the floor. You find connectedness to the earth, which is another symbolism of that divine mother holding us. And the divine mother figure is simply another name for love that is always there. How many times in a day or in a week or in the last 12 months we've actually thought about that divine love that is still holding us, that is still supporting us? How many times have we opened our spiritual eyes to that and then layers and layers of our heart to experience that feeling? that my body exhales and slowly softens. Last two breaths. Can I really feel the rhythm? And as the body exhales, reminding exactly what is it about me internally that is observed, and let the inhalation slowly come back in as many breaths it takes you, slowly coming gently towards the center pose. And the knees maybe roll off the ground one more time, and my body sits gently towards the enough room behind you. So if I'm closer to the wall, make sure I'm not going to touch the wall as I lay down, and I place my hands to my thighs or my hamstrings or my glutes, and I'm going to very gently roll my body back into the floor, feeling that your exhalation rolls the center of your back first, or the lumbar spine first, I should say, then the thoracic spine, shoulder blades, neck area, very, very gently. Settle your head. Maybe your fingers hold your ears or the back of your head and press the head a little bit farther away from the shoulders, and the vertebrae column settles to the ground, and the palms of the hands settle to the floor, and the belly dips slowly towards the lower back. With my knees slightly bent at first, if that's comfortable for your body, to let this lumbar spine and not the glutes get in the way of that arch that is created when the legs are extended, but let the lower back to really settle to the floor. And maybe in this position, the right knee is able to slowly be contracted over your belly, over your chest, with your hands holding behind kneecap and hamstring, or on top of your shin and kneecap, and let your right knee come closest to your chest and torso, while the left leg extends all the way in front of your body, and toes and heels and leg stretches, and your knee retracts. Shoulder blades slowly shift towards the ground while your jaw draws in and the crown of it extends away from the tailbone. And find the belly and chest to slowly settle. Beautiful. Deep breath one more time. Aware of the rhythm of your own body marked by your inhalation and the surrendering of the exhalation. The wonder, the beautiful, the gift that has been given us by that natural cycle of breath. Every time that we exhale is an excellent opportunity to start all over, scratch and start again. Find last full breath all the way through. Maybe the right leg inhales and extends a little bit, or maybe the right leg extends all the way up towards the sky without lifting the left leg. Finding the toes, finding the heel, finding the ball of your toes, whichever it is, and your right leg stays tall and long towards the sky. One more time. Checking my neck, checking my shoulders, checking my lumbar spine, my shoulder blades, my abdomen, the left hip, the left knee on the ground. Am I breathing smoothly through this position, or am I struggling through my breath? Last long inhalation, deep breath, bending the right knee. One more time, slow motion. Feel your body moving. Feel and be grateful, taking very attentive care. Settle the sole of your right foot into the ground with your right knee bent. Bring in your left knee. Flex it over the abdomen as you exhale, holding thighs, knee, shin. Right leg extends deeply away from your body. Again, it doesn't have to look like anything. If I ever say extended, your means to your own capacity and nobody else's, and your jaw draws in, shoulder blades. And so, what does it feel like if I were to place my hands on your shin or your knee and let my body exhale kindly in this position? And I feel the jaw, the back of the head, shoulder blades grounded. And I just dive into Mother Earth's hands. Let myself be embraced, surrendered, protected. And that protection only comes to the degree of our surrendering. Let the body breathe all the way through your gut and observe the left leg maybe a little bit lifting, maybe all the way extended. Maybe your hands reach for your hamstring, kneecap, ankle, toes, while the right leg stays long stretch. Elbows and shoulders are softened. Take a long extension to the base of the head as the jaw draws in and the eyes softly close. One more time. Observe the physical body opening. So, what does it feel to find health? And it's not just physical health, right? It is the connection. It's a true yoga, really union, or coming in common union with our body, the way that we think and where are we placing our focus and attention or our mind, how mindful we are, and how the intention comes aligned with our spirit. Last deep breath, bending the left knee, placing the left foot to the ground, settling kindly, shoulders, hips, and then extending the left leg in front of your body over your yoga mat or on your yoga mat to the corners of your yoga mat. Your hands may come towards the hips, towards the thighs, towards the belly in full Shavasana position. That means palms and hands facing to the sides of the body, facing up towards the sky, and resting your body and your arms slowly towards the ground, dropping the shoulders, softening the neck, softening the jaw, the tongue, the facial expression, observing kindly the rhythm of our breath instead of now conducting or directing our breath. Can we let for a few seconds that our breath comes naturally on its own? And this is where we really feel and connect to who we really are inside, beyond a physical body, beyond the things around our life, things that we have or not, beyond titles or power. Who are we as human beings? What is it that defines us? How can we connect to those intrinsic values? Can I abandon myself and not having to figure those out and let them rise up on their own? Not to drive them with an intellect, but surrender our limited capacity and let room for our spiritual intelligence. And we sink into the arms of divine love. very kindly, really observing the sacredness of your own realization, of your own experience, of your own yoga. Allow your body to start softly re-engaging to your toes and fingers, through your maybe your feet. And how does it feel to move the feet around the ankles? And how does that feel on my shins and calves and knees and thighs and maybe my glutes and hips? And maybe my waist and lower back and abdomen and chest and shoulders and my neck. How do my shoulders and shoulder blades connect to my biceps and triceps and elbows and forearms and wrists and fingers? How can I bring from the center of my heart this energy out and expand it around my body as I breathe in and extend, as if I just wake up and move and stretch and just lengthen the body. And maybe my arms and legs come slowly, legs together, arms maybe above the head if that's possible, or bending the elbows if that's needed, and allow the arms to stretch gently into this position as if I just waking up. And so beautiful. Maybe my body is able to slowly allow the knees to retract and roll to my favorite side, whichever is my favorite side. That means rolling onto one side of the torso and into fetal position. That means the knees bent and the head rested onto the elbow, bicep, shoulder, arm extended or flexed, it doesn't matter. Allow the hips to just softly settle, the juices of my body to shift to that one side. And as my body's ready, maybe the exhalation allows the top arm to come in front of my chest and torso and the top leg to extend out. And I roll gently, following slow, stopping if I need to halfway through or a third of the way through. If I feel agitated or a quick shift, slowly shifting my body into sitting position to what is most comfortable seated position for you. That can be complete, soft, gentle extension of legs into Dandasana, soft Sukhasana position, half Padmasana, full Padmasana position. It doesn't matter. The form isn't really what is less important. The essence is what's most important. Can I find my hands, my shoulders, my sitting bones, my arms, my entire body as an instrument, as a tool, as an antenna? We have shifted and cleansed this antenna so and aligned it in such a way that is now in the prime position to allow the energy of my body and the surroundings to raise my arms wide, to come and really look with my mind's eye towards the sky and let the palms of the hands touch. And as I exhale, the elbows bend and I bring into Anjali Mudra with those hands connected gently towards my heart chakra. And with that initial intention of the joy of one and the celebration of one is the joy of all, as much as the suffering of one is the suffering of all. That my intentions become aligned with my sense, my spiritual sense of harmony and peacefulness, my spiritual understanding of truth, but most importantly, to that deep connection to divine, selfless, ever increasing love. so much for being here today.